Welcome back to Shani Scott on Air on the CW33. It is Women's History Month, and we are celebrating women. Now, if you want to be celebrated this month, all you have to do is email me at the email address below. And if we can't get you on the show, we'll get your picture up here and a short little blurb about you and honor you as well. Now, today I'm excited because these are two hometown people. Well, everybody's been hometown people, but these are hometown people that I know, that I work with, and I have personal relationships with, and you guys ain't gonna believe some of the stuff that these ladies share with you today. You are about to be completely entertained, so make sure you have all your snacks. Get your popcorn, your soda, your water, coffee, whatever it is you want to sip on, even if it's that hot sweet tea. Get that, because we are about to pour out some good information, some good laughs, and you never know, we might shed a tear or two. But without further ado, let me introduce my two guests to you. We have Miss Skyy L. Daniels, who is the Texas top publicist, worldwide publicist, famous publicist, represents all the rappers that you know. And then we also have our hometown entrepreneur, boss female, Miss Sharnetta Hyder. Thank you, ladies, for joining me.
Thank you for
having
us.
Scott on Air. I'm so happy to see you. Now, Scott, what's going on with this mask that you have on your face?
Shani, you know it's cute, first of all.
It is. Can we get a close-up of that,
That is
Sarah?
beautiful.
Check that out. And it has pearls. It's pink leather. So tell us about this.
You know I'm still social distancing. You know I don't mess with everybody. We live, so I'll go ahead and take it out.
Okay.
I love you too. I love both of y'all, so I'll go ahead and take it out. But you know, that was the best thing to me that came out of COVID. Was the mask, because I can talk to myself under the mask. I can talk to God under the mask. I can talk about people under the mask. And when people see you with the mask on, I'm still social distancing.
Okay.
And I think I'll be the last one wearing a mask.
Okay.
I don't fool with everybody, Shani.
I want to know who were you talking about under the mask?
Ooh, like the woman's in the stoves, the Karens, this is, you know, just like the mask. You can talk about people under the mask and people don't even know you be talking about it. Like, who said that?
What's one thing you said and they didn't know it was you that said it?
Them BBLs is killing y'all, and them thighs don't match.
Scott, you can always get a laugh from Sky. And Shar, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you so much. You know what? I'm so proud of you, Shani, and you are doing great, marvelous things, and it's an honor to be here with you. You know, we go a long way back, and girl, you looking snaplicious. Yes, you look beautiful.
I have to make this public service announcement real quick. Shar and I, Sky, you know,
I'm a baby.
We're gonna pray for her. She didn't know any better, but we went to the great David W. Carter High School, located at 1819 West Wheatland Road in Oak Cliff, Texas, 75232. Now, this poor baby Sky, I'm not even really sure what high school she went to, but we know she didn't
I
go
got kicked out every year, but I eventually came out of Samuel. I went to Skyline. I went to BA. I went to alternative school. But I did finish at Samuel.
Well, you know what, Shani? You know I graduated from Skyline. But I stayed up there with the Carter. But you know, that was my area. So I had so many friends from Carter. So, you know, you might have thought I was still from Carter, Skyline, or either South Oak Cliff.
Because that was, you know what? When we were coming up, that's how we were.
We all hung out and we rolled together.
Yeah,
so.
I went to all the schools. Like,
we didn't know.
I always got in trouble behind my mouth.
We all saw somebody at the school and just assumed.
We hung out. It was a different day and a different time. We all
I went from Samuel to Skyline to Woodrow Wilson. I went all the way through the East and the Grove.
She went on a tour.
I was everywhere. I always got kicked out every year behind my mouth. They said my mouth, but I was born with teeth. What do you expect? I was born 2 days before Christmas. I was born with my teeth. So let me be great.
That's the comedic side of you, Sky.
Yes, that's the new side. You know,
I'm so happy.
The PR side. You know, she gone.
Yeah.
You know, I'll still be always able to do it. I could do a little consulting, but, you know, for the most part, I'm not going to be that publicist that tours around the country and go on tour and gone 80% of the time working on somebody else's project. Now I am going to be the talent.
You're the talent.
I'm the talent.
Well, before we get into the amazing works that you ladies are doing, another thing about that, when we were growing up, when we were coming up at that time, we learned how to support each other.
That's right.
In our community,
that's so true.
We supported each other. There was not a lot of competition. Well, I never witnessed a lot of competition between the females that I went to school with. We were more supportive.
That's true.
Of each other. And I did have glasses in high school, but I was a majorette. I would say I can't even really say that I was popular in school because we all grew up together.
And see, I come from Oak Cliff. I went to Maynard Jackson, Elijah MPs, Harris Stone. When I got older, we switched over. So I'm from the Cliff too. So that's one thing all of us got in common. We are Oak Cliff. That's our
That's it. We represent.
Yes,
we represent.
And, you know, I was telling my kids, and they just can't believe it. I was like, because they grew up in Collin County. My kids grew up in Plano, and I said I went to all black school. They said, Mama, what's an all black school? I was like, an all black school. Like every student in my elementary and junior high school were black. It was no one. I think when I got into upper elementary, like 5th, 6th grade, a Hispanic family moved in the community. But that was one thing that my kids can't even, fathom is an all black school. They're like, Mom, what is that?
I'm sorry, that's our little timer. I have to, because I know we're gonna get together.
We gotta keep it moving.
We're gonna talk a lot. We're gonna take a break, and we'll be back, and we're gonna learn more about Skyy L. Daniels. We're gonna learn more about Shar. All you gotta do is stay right here on Shani Scott on Air on the CW33. What's up? I'm Shani Scott, and this is your business of the week. WokeUpInspired.com. If you are looking for custom tees, custom hoodies, custom sweats, custom anything, WokeUpInspired.com is definitely the site you want to visit. They have a special running for Women's History Month. You can get these shirts here for the prices listed below, as long as you log on to WokeUpInspired.com. WokeUpInspired.com, owned and operated by a female black entrepreneur. So make sure you visit their website today at WokeUpInspired.com. And that's our business of the week right here on Media Room 360.
I am Sabrina Lynn Brenham, and I'm a candidate for Dallas City Council District 8. I'm the #1 candidate, and I am place 1 on the ballot. My integrity, my loyalty, and my commitment would allow me to be the best Dallas City Council person in D8.
Paid for by Sabrina Lynn Brenham Campaign. Are you a victim of domestic violence? Since 2013, From Ordinary to Extraordinary has helped over 3,000 women, and we want to continue to rebuild the community with one family at a time. Please make a donation or sign up for volunteer opportunities today at IamFote.org. No matter how you choose to get involved, know that every bit counts. From Ordinary to Extraordinary is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to empower women and girls that have experienced domestic violence.
The mega teen event of the year is back! So make plans to attend the Best Southwest Everything Teen Expo 2023, Saturday, April 15th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the DeSoto Town Center. We are calling all teens ages 12 to 18 to come build meaningful and positive relationships with your community. This one-day event will feature empowering workshop seminars, motivational speakers, a prom fashion show, live entertainment, giveaways, and so much more. It's the mega teen event of the year, the Best Southwest Everything Teen Expo 2023, Saturday, April 15th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the DeSoto Town Center, located at 211 East Pleasant Run Road in DeSoto, Texas. For vendor opportunities, call 972-230-9663. Yeah!
Hey, what's up? It's Shani Scott, owner of Media Room 360. And since we have been airing on the CW and Media Room 360 streaming platform, I've received a lot of calls from you that want to start your own show, but you don't know how to start your own show. So here at Media Room 360, me, DJ Big Bink, Action Jackson, and Michael Sean have all come up with a great idea for you. We are going to give you 12 weeks of training. You'll get to come in, work on our shows, and learn how to put your own show together. At the end of this 12 weeks, once you have your show together, we will produce your 28.5-minute show. All you have to do to get more information or let us know that you're interested in participating is email me at info@mediaroom360.com, and I'll share more details with you there. Hi, welcome back to Shani Scott on Air. It's Women's History Month, and we are celebrating women. Today, I am so excited because I have two ladies from Oak Cliff, where I grew up, here hanging out with me, Skyy L Daniels and Sharnetta Hyder, and they're here to share their stories with us. Now, we're going to start with Skyy. So, Skyy, you are Texas's top publicist.
Fortunately and unfortunately,
How did you get this title?
Well, it's a lot of titles. I have Texas Top Publicist. I'm a PR goddess. I'm a branding beast. I'm a marketing monster. I'm a controversy queen. I'm the queen of clout. The Secretary of State has also been deemed to me when it comes to urban entertainment.
Okay.
So, again, like I said, I was born with teeth. 2 days before Christmas, so my parents knew. And
wait a minute, you were literally born with teeth.
I was literally born with teeth.
Do you have a picture of that?
I have pictures, and I was born with blonde hair and blue eyes. They didn't know who I belonged to. I was just a product of God. Okay. Yes, blonde hair, blue eyes, and teeth. My parents tell me I was talking way before I was walking. So I could say, matter of fact, when I was 4 years old, I was going to Martin Luther King daycare. I was going to Head Start, and Clarice Tinsley had just joined the news, Channel 8, and she had a thing called Wednesday's Child. And they brought her to my daycare because I could read every word in the dictionary and the encyclopedia at 4 years old. Never not known the alphabets. So it's just a gift that God gave me, you know, and it just was nurtured, and God put the right people in my life. And I actually had dreams and went to college. I wanted to go and be a writer for the New York Times. My passion is actually writing, but talking and the gift of gab was what made me a publicist. I didn't even know what a publicist was. I was born in Dallas, raised in Houston, working with OG Ron C, Michael 5000 Watts, all the artists that came up out of Houston, and a shout out to Mama West, Pimp C. She raised me as a young girl. She taught me industry etiquette, you know, and they put a lot of stake into me. You know, Ray Prince, the late great Ray Prince, put a lot of stake into me. People like Shar, they great people in the industry. They took me up under their wings, and they just taught me the business. Like, I can do everything in the business, from running a club to doing a big concert to doing artist development. I'm a branding beast. I can get the word out like within minutes. I can hit one button and it just goes out. It's just something that God gave to me, and so now I am Texas Top Publicist.
Okay, and on your journey in being a publicist, you had an incident that was not just nationwide. I believe this was worldwide. You were in New York at This Is 50, the podcast studios owned by 50 Cent. You did an interview. You had an artist with you who goes by the name...
I'd rather not say.
Okay. Well, when you were on the air with Academics...
No, I was on the air with DJ Thorough.
You were on the, with Thorough. There was some confusion about the person that you had in the studio with you. And when you walked out, when you were trying to leave This Is 50, you were met with guns. Can you talk about that experience?
I can go because we're at the very end of the litigations. Thank God, this thing has been going on since 2018, and I have some wonderful attorneys. Shout out to Joe Tacopina and the guys. Thank God, but I can smile about it now. But it brought so much to me, Shani. Actually, you know, not going into like specific details of what actually happened. But cut a long story short, I was in New York City on April the 3rd, 2018. I had been out there for a 10-day tour. I was invited over to This Is 50 by DJ Thorough, which is 50 Cent studio, and it's in Manhattan, in Times Square, beautiful venue. When I was leaving, I basically got Tupac, just like Tupac did on All Eyes on Me. As I got off the elevator, 5 guys ran in with machine guns on me and my assistant, and they robbed us at gunpoint, and not known to me at the time, they were videotaping it, and the videotape went to DJ Academics. The person who robbed me was Tekashi 6ix9ine. At the time, I had never even heard of the kid. So I am the one who took down the Rainbow Rat and took all his cheese, hopefully.
And so you said I heard you mention that there was a court case. So you're
So he wind up. So the reason why they call him a rat is Those 5 guys who he sent in to rob me, the reason why he robbed me is because of my affiliation here in Texas. With being deemed Texas top publicist, of course I work with everybody, including Rap-A-Lot Records. Okay. So, and Rap-A-Lot has always been great sponsors to all my charity events. I have always had a great relationship with them and still do. But due to my affiliation in Texas and having the stature that I have, he thought it was going to be a great publicity stunt to traumatize my life. I've never been so scared in my life. Imagine being a million miles away from home, away from everyone that you love, and dying. That is what I literally felt my soul leave my body on that day. After that day, I have never been the same. I suffer from a lot of PTSD, a lot of anxiety. I'm working on it now. I am healing. I am getting better. Took a lot because after he introduced this thing called clout chasing to the industry, it's like he put a black cloud over my life, Shani. From there, I had never had artists to be killed. I had never had an artist to be killed. After that, I started having artists to get killed left and right. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I had 7 artists to die in 6 months. On top of the end of it, my own husband was murdered here in Dallas. And it just took me into a state of depression, fear, loss of confidence, loss of self-love. A loss of just mentally, spiritually, emotionally was all drained from me. But through the works of great counselors, God, a good support system, I've been able to overcome it. And he did go to prison. They did send him to prison. He did get 2.5 years in prison. He testified against all 5 of the guys that robbed me. And so that's the reason why they call him a rat. It's because he testified. Because I called the police on him. Like, I don't know what they talking about, none of these gangs and all that. Like, I'm not part of no gang. I don't do none of that. I wouldn't dare call my son, who's not in the music industry, to take him to get involved in anything that's going on. I don't like the rap beefs. I don't like the clout chasing. It's not good. It's not a good thing. And that's one reason why I've decided that I won't be returning back to the industry, unfortunately. And I have people call every day. And I still love the industry. I still will consult, but at this point, I'm doing me. I think God wants me to do something more.
Right. Well, I saw you on another TV show, and we're going to talk about clout chasing, this book, and your book when we come back to Shani Scott on Air on the CW33. Are you a victim of domestic violence? Since 2013, From Ordinary to Extraordinary has helped over 3,000 women, and we want to continue to rebuild the community with one family at a time. Please make a donation or sign up for volunteer opportunities today at IamFote.org. No matter how you choose to get involved, know that every bit counts. From Ordinary to Extraordinary is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to empower women and girls that have experienced domestic violence.
Want your book or music to be published? Skip the confusion and rejections from others. Let BePublished.org publish and promote your work for less. BePublished.org handles it all, from cover design to worldwide distribution, with high quality and fast turnaround. You even keep rights and royalties.
Everything was perfect. You made my dream come true. My book and CD look so good.
Call 972-880-8316 now. BePublished.org. 972-880-8316.
I am Sabrina Lynn Brenham, and I'm a candidate for Dallas City Council District 8. I'm the #1 candidate, and I am place 1 on the ballot. My integrity, my loyalty, and my commitment would allow me to be the best Dallas City Council person in D8.
Paid for by Sabrina Lynn Brenham Campaign.
The mega teen event of the year is back. So make plans to attend the Best Southwest Everything Team Expo 2023, Saturday, April 15th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the DeSoto Town Center. We are calling all teens ages 12 to 18 to come build meaningful and positive relationships with your community. This one-day event will feature empowering workshop seminars, motivational speakers, a prom fashion show, live entertainment, giveaways, and so much more. It's the mega teen event of the year, the Best Southwest Everything Teen Expo 2023, Saturday, April 15th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the DeSoto Town Center, located at 211 East Pleasant Run Road in DeSoto, Texas. For vendor opportunities, call 972-230-9663. Yeah!
Hey, what's up? It's Shani Scott, owner of Media Room 360. And since we have been airing on the CW and Media Room 360 streaming platform, I've received a lot of calls from you that want to start your own show, but you don't know how to start your own show. So here at Media Room 360, me, DJ Big Bink, Action Jackson, and Michael Sean have all come up with a great idea for you. We are going to give you 12 weeks of training. You'll get to come in, work on our shows, and learn how to put your own show together. At the end of this 12 weeks, once you have your show together, we will produce your 28.5-minute show. All you have to do to get more information or let us know that you're interested in participating is email me at info@mediaroom360.com, and I'll share more details with you there. Welcome back to Shani Scott on Air on the CW33. Today we are hanging out with two of Oak Cliff's finest. Actually, three of Oak Cliff's finest, because I have to include myself in this.
Yes.
When we left off, we were talking to Skyy L. Daniels, Texas's top publicist, and she shared her story with us about being robbed at gunpoint by Tekashi 6ix9ine in New York a few years back. Now, Skyy, I had the opportunity to watch you on Hip Hop Homicides, which is I think a 7-part series, 8-part series, docu-series that was put together, produced by 50 Cent,
Mona Scott Young. Yeah,
and
it aired on WeTV, all black. Actually, I've been featured on, let's see, the Tekashi stuff has been aired on, they did a documentary about me on Spotify, Hulu, Showtime, HBO, and I've had a book wrote about me, and you Google my name. All my work prior to the Tekashi 6ix9ine.
It'll all.
It's all there. No, it's all gone.
That's gone.
The Tekashi 6ix9ine. It's been aired all around the world in thousands of languages. So it overshadows it. Yeah, it overshadows it.
But when you were on Hip Hop Homicides, because something that you mentioned in the last segment, a phrase that you kept using was clout chasing.
Yeah.
You gave the definition on Hip Hop Homicides what that is. So tell us here, what is clout chasing?
Well, I'm gonna shout out to first off Mo3. It was on there because of my client Mo3. He was murdered here in Dallas, and that was the last artist project that I took. And I had been working with 3 even before 2018, but I wouldn't take any more. Clout chasing to me is where artists, they beef online, they beef on social media, and it leads to the streets where they see each other and they fight and they kill each other. So it's online beef.
So beef, explain beef, because
beefs is fighting where they're on it's an old trick that people have been doing since the beginning of time, which is like double branding. It's like when you're branding. So I don't want to put in the branding, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to latch on to Madonna's project, just to say, or someone else's project in order to create a name. So, but instead of them going the right way, the industry standard way, and actually going to that person and get a cosign, this clout chasing thing now, they just go on social media and create controversy in order to get a name off of someone else's reputation.
So what might happen if I was gonna beef with you, I would jump on your social media and say something negative to spark a rise out of other people.
And the bloggers, they add to it.
To get them to come back and see, well, who is this person? Who is Shani Scott that's, talking about Skyy L?
And it is part of, and then the bloggers, they add to it, because me, with having degrees in journalism, I respect the journalism and the media code, that we both respect. And so untruths are not good to me. But the bloggers, they don't respect it. They don't know it. So they'll go on with falsified information and they'll run with it. Okay. They'll run with it. So anyone can become social media famous and say lies. But I believe that the federal government needs to change that, because I just seen where Duty Low, he won $11 million against a girl who accused him of sexually molesting her son. And those kind of things need to happen, because the clout chasing is very detrimental. When people are telling untruths or they're doing vicious things in order to gain likes, but you're hurting someone else. So the clout chasing and the bloggers, they benefit off other people's pain. They gain off other people's pain. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, follow now to get more lies. It's not fair.
Okay. Well, tell us real quick, a little bit about this book that you brought with you.
Okay, this is the book that Complex, shout out to Sean Shapiro, that he wrote about the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. And I love them. Complex really has helped me a lot. This is called Dummy Boy. Y'all, this is available right now on Amazon. It details everything that happened during that situation of the rise and fall of not only myself but also Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Okay, now from the Tekashi 6ix9ine experience that you have, my understanding is that you have a book that we can pre-order right now.
Yeah, you can pre-order right now at SkyyeLDaniels.com. It's called the Crap.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's the that dreams are made of.
The crap that dreams are made of.
It's not really crap, y'all, but it's the cuss word.
Okay, we have to
God's still working on
synonyms to go in there for crap.
Yeah, so it's that dreams are made of.
Okay.
So I wrote that during this time and this experience, because through finding myself and finding why this happened and asking questions, I found a strong relationship with God. And through suffering from the PTSD and surviving through this situation, I was able to work through it by starting to write my feelings, and writing my feelings came into the book.
The book, okay. Well,
and it's an industry tell-all. It's juicy. It ain't just about Tekashi either, girl. Because I had a life before this dude came along. So, I got all the juice on Pimp C, all the juice on Lil Wayne, and everything that happened in Houston, New York, LA. Everybody know, I got the back all access pass info. I'm the publicist.
She has the super sweet tea.
I'm the publicist. I create the situation and clean the situation. Who the first person you call when you go to jail? Your publicist. Who the first person you call when you got a side chick pregnant? Your publicist. I know all the dirt. And the dirt will be in the book at SkyyeLDaniels.com.
Okay, you guys can get that website. It's right below. Go check it out. Pre-order the book. Now, when we come back, we have to talk to the other queen of Oak Cliff, who is here hanging out with us today, Miss Sharnetta Hyder, and we will be back on Shani Scott on air on the CW33.
I am Sabrina Lynn Brenham, and I'm a candidate for Dallas City Council District 8. I'm the #1 candidate, and I am place 1 on the ballot. My integrity, my loyalty, and my commitment would allow me to be the best Dallas City Council person in D8.
Paid for by Sabrina Lynn Brenham Campaign.
Yo, what's up? It's Nelly Chopper. Be sure to check out Shani Scott on air every Saturday on the CW33. Let's do it.